Welcome back. In Texas, barbecue is always in season. And all during this season of good taste, we're going to learn how to cue from some of the very best in the business. Black's Barbecue in Lockhart.
The lure of smoky, mesquite-kissed meats tempts your taste buds from the moment you hit town. Turn down Main Street and you'll find one of the oldest family-run barbecue joints in the state. The original Black's Barbecue.
Here at Black's, we spell barbecue B-E-E-F. You know.
This is your home.
Yeah, it's where I grew up. Yeah, I'm actually third generation.
Third generation, your son is fourth.
Yes.
Kent and his son Barrett are now stoking the famous flames of this family affair. One bite of their juicy brisket, slow smoked over seasoned post oak, sealed in a perfectly peppered bark, and you'll be sold too. During the Depression, Kent's grandfather, Edgar Black, needed cash.
And they did a bit of a cattle drive into Lockhart and opened a meat market, grocery store, and a barbecue joint, 1932.
Kent's dad brought his feisty bride, Norma Jean, into the family business when she was just 22.
She's the boss. She's the queen of Texas barbecue.
You must go to Black's for barbecue.
So, how do you pick a winner when you're ready for brisket at home? We went back to one of the state's best pit masters to find out. At Black's Barbecue in Lockhart, Texas, we are celebrating birthdays big, as in big brisket. That's right, we are at the original Black's Barbecue in Lockhart with Kent Black, fourth generation Barrett Black. We're going to be celebrating all barbecue this season and a huge birthday, right?
Right.
90 years?
5 generations.
Unbelievable. We're going to learn a little bit now about choosing a brisket and then seasoning, right?
Right. So when you go to the grocery store, there's going to be a lot of briskets to choose from. First of all, you want to look at the lean end right there. That you want to make sure that end is not real short. You want to have about an inch, inch and a half on the end. That one is a little shorter than we would prefer, so you might want to pass on that one. Then you want to look at the fat end of the brisket, the point, and make sure there's not a lot of extra fat on the top of it, because a lot of that is just going to burn off. Always check the backside too. You're going to see where there's what we call a rooster tail of fat, and that usually we would cut off. But if you can find a brisket without it, all the better.
All right, so you've got a great start, and now we're going to learn how to trim it, right?
Exactly. So you're basically trying to do is make this brisket as aerodynamic as possible. So these corners right here on the lean end, all I'm going to do is just take that off a little bit and just round it off, and that's just going to keep all that meat right there nice and happy.
We all want a happy brisket.
What I like to do is just throw this right next to the big brisket on the smoker, and then you have little brisket snacks throughout the day as your brisket's cooking.
Best idea of all. All right.
You get your seasoning, Black's Barbecue Dry Rub, which is pretty much salt and pepper. You just want to make sure you get all the sides on it. And now, the way that you tell it done is just a cheap old probe thermometer. We use it to feel the texture. It comes out nice and smooth like butter. That's how you know. And then you've done all that work. You don't want to mess it up with the slicing of it. Turn it upside down, so we'll cut against that grain like that to give you the most tender bite possible.
Oh, wow.
Falling right out of your finger.
Yes. Oh, it's delicious. Happy 90th birthday.
Thank you.
We're so honored to get to celebrate with you all season long. It's awesome.